Action.
Hey guys, what's up? It's that Yu-Gi-Oh guy Cameron. I'd like to thank my sister. She's actually helping me video with this one, so don't do that. Anyway, in case you haven't been living under a rock this past few days, you may not have noticed that some new rules were leaked for Yu-Gi-Oh. This is a big game changer, literally. They introduced Link Summoning and Link Monsters, which changed the field as a whole, but changed the way you can do things. So if you haven't seen this, I highly recommend you go search it up for a little more information. But these Link monsters go in this extra monster zone now. Each player will get one, but you have to fight over which one you get. So it'll be very, very interesting the way things are played. But so Link markers, they have Link monsters that point to different main monster zones, as they're now called. And those zones are the only place where you can summon extra deck monsters. So your fusions, your synchros, and your XCs. That's the only place you can summon them now. And you cannot special summon them anywhere else on your field. So I think that's gonna change a lot of meta decks. It's gonna change the way the meta is big time. But a lot of decks I think are gonna go back to smaller extra decks, especially when these Link monsters go in your extra deck. So you're taking up 3 to 5 spaces about in your extra deck to kind of accommodate for these new Link monsters. So I think a lot of decks are going to go back to fewer extra deck cards and kind of just more with the main deck and just kind of basic summoning techniques. So they've changed the field entirely. Now your pendulum zones are also your spell and trap card zones. So you still have 5, and the outermost are your 2 pendulum zones. Once they are occupied with pendulum card monsters, you cannot use them as spell and trap cards until they're unoccupied. And the real question is going to be, what happens if you have continuous cards in there? So that's going to be kind of interesting, because now you have to really worry about your zone placement and where things are on your field. So they're really making the game a little more strategic in the sense of you have to know where you're placing cards, because if you place a card in the wrong area, you could be in trouble. You could change your entire game. So, so the pendulum, the spell and traps. We still have our main field spell. We have our extra deck zone, which I think is still going to be 15 cards. And then we'll have our graveyard and our deck. And it'll be interesting because a lot of decks now are probably gonna have to be just run down, especially pendulums. So big decks like Odd Eyes, Performables are going to see a big decrease in use because they're designed as they're used to their pendulum zones and then their 5 spell and trap card zones. Now they have their pendulum zones and then 3 spell and trap card zones. So it's gonna be kind of interesting the way we do things. So I think a lot of pendulum cards are gonna see a lot of decline of usage, and I think even just a lot of decks in general that aren't used to that are used to getting a lot of extra deck monsters out. I know my Dark Magician Girl uses quite a few extra deck cards. So as I was playing with it once, I was testing it online, and it got 3 different cards out, within 2 turns, and they all stayed on the field, and that's kind of be rough with these links. Now, as of right now, we've only seen 1 Link monster. What's his name? Decode Talker. So it's kind of interesting the way they look. He's got 2. His links pointing down here, and then he has 1 above. So that's also, I think, a big strategic thing is the Link monsters also will affect your opponent's field. So if I have a Link pointing at my opponent's main monster, they can use that for their extra deck monster. So that'll really, really change the game quite a bit. So you have to really go, okay, if I'm going to play this one, how's it going to be good for me, but how's it going to be beneficial to my opponent as well? And so I think I think the game's really going in a good direction. I really hope this works out. At the same time, it's a little frustrating because I have to rebuild all my decks once these come in effect to accommodate to these cards. So it'll be very interesting. So yeah. So thank you for watching. Stop. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit like. You know, I'm really trying to come out with more stuff here. I'll have my Magician Girl deck profile up hopefully really soon with like my base stuff. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.